What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth!
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy.
Does that mean to all the other travelers and Outlanders?
Yes, but when you're an Outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it.
Very true.
The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito.
Survivor but not.
Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
I need to find a way and wish for her.
I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
And is that likely?
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Ooh?
Really? Wow, the Rito Fixer is better connected than we thought.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price, you understand?
Not you too.
Yay.
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora.
Oh?
In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Carisio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
We had a friend with us.
Ah, good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
No vacation for you.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on Rito, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Damn.
Crystal Marrow. What's that?
something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price higher and higher.
That's called inflation, buddy.
Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens...
Can't you discuss it with the Kanju Commission?
We've tried communicating with the commission directly, but this is a nation
Look
where
at
the
my graphic
cries of a few
quality, oh my
struggling
goodness.
merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Fontaine, can you give me some leaves? I want leaves.
Awful. They're really bleeding them dry. What do you think we should do? But Carice's the head of the association, and even he hasn't had any luck. Not to mention, we're Outlanders too.
Right. And besides, I think this may well be the fate they've ordained for us.
Okay. Well, we could try tackling the problem by going to the other party involved.
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it. We're on the case.
Alright, that's part 1 of the alcohol mission. These are getting really long. But anyway, I'm gonna have to edit the videos and stuff. Hope part 2 is coming out soon. Hopefully maybe in the next 2 days. Anyway, bye! Here is the statue, so we're just gonna claim it, we're gonna resonate with it. Those open heart with those with noble hearts. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! That looks so cool. Nice. That statue looks sick. Resonate with Electro. Whoa. Sick. Oh, yes, achievement. Claiming that. Oh, we also get the name tag. Let's go. Nice. Alright. That's it. Wait, we're gonna test out the skills. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Not bad. Can you hold it? Probably not. Anyway, I'm gonna give you guys a quick summary of what happened. So basically, we met this guy named Werner, and basically we used manipulation to convince him to
So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there.
revolt or like
Scent of
rebel
musk.
against the source of the
Oh,
goods.
how it takes me back.
And we basically found the Redger, and then we basically we followed this the guy around. I'll show you that scene, and then we gave the Redger to the association. Everyone gets mad, and somehow we end up on the bad side of things.
Outlanders
Then Toma came in, and he threatened the guys with
Is there any need for,
Kamisata
like,
Ayaka's what you call it,
give our
fan.
clan some
And
privacy?
apparently she has a
You
very
wouldn't
great
want your name
reputation
showing up in a
Iowa,
petition to
so
the Shogun,
they were
would
too
you?
scared to
That
go
fan.
against them. And then they
Thank you
basically
so much,
say,
Toma.
oh yeah, thanks for saving
But I'm
us.
sorry your relationship
And
with the Kanjo
then-
Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Oh,
Yeah,
one
that's
more thing.
basically it.
This
and then
invitation letter is for
he
you.
leaves us
When you
alone
get to
for a
Narukami
bit,
Island,
but we have to try and figure out his sort of puzzle and try and get out of Rito. So we go to the
No wonder he was so matter-of-fact
I don't know
about
what
the whole
clan
thing.
name it was,
wait,
but we went to
wait.
them, we spoke to this guy, apparently he was bad,
Oh,
and we
Commissioner.
got a glance of this other girl, and we were going to talk to her and
That's
meet
the
her.
spirit. Don't keep me waiting
And
too
that's
long
going to be the
now.
next part. So, yeah.
So this
Hope you guys
means
enjoyed the vid.
she
Tried
wants
to
you
shorten
to
it.
secretly meet her at night.
Bye.
But you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on? Huh? Have you been up to something behind Paimon's back? Let's ask her tonight and see what she has to say.